We've been going through a very interesting process for the past year or so on our show. We have done a complete and total redesign of our website. I hired a design firm to help me come up with a new and more functional website. So the folks at MediaFX went over all my needs and came up with my solution. Now must be a million ways to build websites, but we had certain needs. We needed a content management system where people responsible for different areas of content could manage their own areas of the website without becoming web programmers. So MediaFX chose an open source content management system called Drupal. Now Drupal is open source code, meaning it's shared by the entire internet community. People create modules. Now modules could be anything from an online poll to, say, a little application that puts weather updates on your website. They post these modules on the internet for free for you to download and modify for your own site, with the quid pro quo being when you create new modules, you post it for other developers to use for free. Now all of this is pretty geekish stuff, but the net result is a system where those who create the content in your firm can post it to the web without being experts. Let me show you how. On our website, we've got all these different content areas, and each one of us is responsible for different areas. So for example, I'm responsible for the welcome screen. Down below it, Robin is responsible for all of the podcast information. And then down below that, we've got all of our different blogs, and a whole variety of people comment in blogs. Well, each of us is a content expert in our own area, but we're not web experts. So we need to be able to go in and create content for our area without programming for the internet. And we do that through our account here. So if I want to create a new blog, if I've just written a new blog, I click Create Content, and there I've got options on creating all different sorts of different pages for our websites. And we have right at the top, blog entry. That's where we'll start. I click on blog entry, and now all of the different information that I should include in my blog is now requested. The title, tags. Tagging is very important for search engines. If I'm, say, doing a blog about education and technology and education, I want to put in efficient tags. Tags like education, technology, teachers. I want to put in things that people might be searching for on the internet to find information about what's in my blog so they can find my blog. And additionally, people searching on my site for stories can find it through the tags. So that metadata that we create in the tags is very important for making your content viable and valuable on the internet. And then once we've filled in all that information, we get down into the meat and potatoes, actually putting in the content for our blog. Now you could actually type into this window here. It's a little bit of a WYSIWYG editor, but most of us are going to choose to copy in from a word processor. I like to use Microsoft Word because I can't spell worth a darn. I need that spell check. But if I copy directly in from Word, I'll get all sorts of extra formatting that'll actually make the page look pretty ugly. So instead of that, I choose Paste from Word, a little tool that's built into the Drupal application, and then I paste, and it strips out all of the formatting and allows me then to add proper HTML formatting here in the window. But I don't have to code that in. I can use this WYSIWYG editor for making things bold or taking a line of text and making it into a headline. I can also add graphics here. I can add web links. All that sort of editing is done right here within this window. Once I'm done with everything, all I do is click on Submit, and my blog is uploaded to our website. All the appropriate links are created. All the formatting is done. I've worried about content, and Drupal has worried about format on the web. You know, a website is no longer a static thing. It needs to breathe and flow. Change is the only constant. A content management system such as the one that we've employed is an efficient way to empower your content creators with the ability to update your website. Overall, a site design like ours will never be a really quick process. For us, from start to launch was about 6 months, although I think we could have done it in 3 if time had been of the essence. But I'm really pleased with how our site is taking shape. Now the web design team worries about design changes and structure, while the Dotto tech team worries about content on the site. There's an old saying, let the dancers dance and the singers sing. In other words, don't make your web team responsible for content, and don't make your content team responsible for website design. Use your teams efficiently and effectively. Content management for your website lets the right people do the job, so the singers keep singing and the dancers dancing. We've run out of time. See you next time on Dotto Tech.